Anderson Conn Valley Riesling, crisp, floral, and off-dry with a whisper of mountain orchard air. But is this boutique Napa Riesling just a summer fling, or does it deserve permanent spot in your fridge? By the end of this episode, you will know how it scores across all 5 Sip Me Maybe categories: grape, taste, history, price, and how it fights in its weight class. So pull out that cork and let's pour into it. Welcome to Sip Me Maybe, the podcast where we swirl, sip, and spill the truth about what's in your glass. I'm Julia, and here we take wine from grape to the glass and rate everything in between. Before we begin, just a quick disclaimer. I'm not a sommelier, just a wine lover with curiosity and opinions. This is a judgment-free zone, no snobbery, no side-eye. I'll share what I'm tasting, and you are more than welcome to share what lights up your palate. Let's sip, learn, and enjoy this pour together. Today, we're stepping away from power reds of Napa and diving into something refreshingly unexpected: Riesling. Yes, Napa makes Riesling. Anderson Conn Valley is one of the quiet heroes keeping this noble grape alive in Cabernet country. My friend here was born in 2024, and it comes from estate vineyards tucked into Conn Valley's cooler microclimate, producing a Riesling that whispers orchard blossom, white peach, and whetstone minerality. This isn't your syrupy grocery store Riesling. It's lean, elegant, and refreshingly off-dry. Built for seafood towers, spicy Thai takeout, or golden hour porch sit with someone who loves you enough to share the last sip. Anderson Conn Valley Vineyards was founded in 1983 by Todd Anderson, a pioneer who saw potential in the cooler Conn Valley hills east of St. Helena, away from the Napa crowds. While the estate is best known for its Cabernet Sauvignon and Sauvignon Blanc, their Riesling is a hidden gem, grown in small quantities on a cooler slopes where morning fog lingers, preserving acidity and aromatics. Here's a fun fact. The Riesling vines were planted to honor Todd's father's love for German wines, a nod to European heritage and a proof that Napa's terroir diversity can produce more than just blockbuster reds. Today, Anderson Conn Valley remains family-run, crafting wines with minimal intervention and focus on varietal expression. Their Riesling production is tiny, often selling out quickly to the club members and tasting room visitors in the know. Let's talk about terroir and craftsmanship. Anderson Conn Valley's Riesling vines grow in volcanic solids with excellent drainage, ensuring deep root system and concentrated flavors. The cooler Conn Valley microclimate with foggy mornings and mid-afternoons allows slow ripening, preserving the grape's signature acidity and aromatic intensity. Harvest typically occurs early, often in the late August, to capture freshness before Napa's heat spikes. As to fermentation, it's done in stainless steel to protect pure fruit character, with a minimal residual sugar left to balance brazen acidity into a lightly off-dry style. I suggest you serve it chilled, 45 to 50 degrees Fahrenheit, to highlight floral aromatics without molten flavor complexity. This Riesling is crafted to drink young, within 1 to 5 years of vintage, showcasing bright fruit and crisp acidity. However, a couple of years in the bottle can develop subtle petrol notes and honey depth for those who appreciate classic aged Riesling character. Let's talk grape composition. My friend here is 100% Riesling. Style of dry, aromatic white with lively acidity. Profile, white peach, apricot, lime zest, wet slate minerality, and a hint of honeysuckle. Riesling here shows a tightrope balance of fruit, sweetness, and piercing acidity, making it versatile for food pairing and immensely refreshing as a standalone pour. And for those of you who noticed the subtle change and wondering how this wine ended up in this glass and why so much is missing, let me tell you a secret. We people in show business call it, I forgot to press record. So, let's start with tasting profile. The nose greets you with jasmine, honeysuckle, white peach, and a touch of lime peel layered over hints of wet river stone and mountain air. There's an eternal quality, like walking through an orchard that is in bloom after the rain. On the palate, it's clean and precise. You get ripe pear and white nectarine up front, balanced by raisin acidity and a kiss of residual sugar. That rounds out the finish without tipping into sweetness. The finish lingers with flinty minerality and a whisper of citrus oil. What do you pair this wine with? It's perfect with sushi, shrimp, ceviche, Vietnamese spring roll, or Thai food. Also brilliant with semi-soft cheese like Havarti or goat cheese drizzled with honey. At around $35 to $45 per bottle, Anderson Conn Valley Riesling is priced as a premium Napa white. While Riesling from Germany or Washington often comes cheaper, this bottle offers boutique Napa craftsmanship, small production, exclusivity, and terroir clarity worth the tag, especially if you're building a Napa-focused collection. Here's a tip for you. If you visit the winery or join their club, discounts often apply, and you may gain early access to limited library vintages. Let's talk about how this wine fights in its weight class. Against domestic Rieslings like Chateau Michel Eroica or Hermann Wiemer, dry Riesling Anderson Conn Valley hold its ground with Napa elegance. It may not have the racy muzzle acidity or a German Cabernet, but it offers broader texture and California sunshine in the glass. Let's talk about final sip scores. Grape Composition, I give it a 90. Tasting Profile, 91. History and Legacy, 88. Price versus Quality, 91. Fights in its own weight, 90. Overall, Anderson Conn Valley Riesling is a crisp, floral, and quietly confident white that proves Napa has more to say than just, Cabernet. It's an invitation to sip outside the expected. After rounding out the numbers and, a full glass of honesty, I'm giving her a clean 91 on the sip score. We've swirled, we've sipped, and now it's time to seal the deal. I'm Julia, and this was Sip Me Maybe, the podcast where every glass has a story and no sip goes unnoticed. Sip wisely, and I'll see you the next pour.